Before we have the question from Pallavji sir, Jammu Media has also joined. And there's a question from Gaurav from Jammu Links News. And he wants to ask, how do you see startup culture has grown in Jammu and Kashmir especially? And has youth started moving from government service to startup scenario? And how the success of Purple Revolution has changed the economy and tourism sector of far-flung region in Doda region?
Yeah, I think to take the first part, the very fact that we are discussing startup in the context of Jammu, in the context of B towns, in the context of North India itself is a success. Because till a few years ago, or even till a few months ago, if I broached the subject of startup, everybody would start looking the other way. Now they feel interested to understand what it is because they find something coming out of this. So, and that I think the question coming from that region, they also deserve the credit because the Aroma mission and the Purple Revolution was born in that region, partly Bhadrawa, Gulmarg, and the success story is now echoing across the country. You would be amused when I tell you that they had a lavender festival in Bhadrawa, and there was a team sent by the government of Himachal Pradesh and the government of Nagaland to study what it was all about. And the new Chief Minister of Himachal directed the Divisional Commissioner of Simla to get connected with the collector over there and find out what was this happening. And now they've also started this. Because this, you see, the entire belt of Himalayas had remained unexplored. So this is the now new potential which is going to add to the growth story of India as well in that Amrit Kal period that we talk about. And as far as the Naukri is concerned, I think that all of us, the media, the social leaders, the opinion makers have to join together to inculcate that there is something beyond Sarkari Naukri, and that's how it is happening. It has happened, it has taken off to a larger extent in some parts of the country, like for example Gujarat. I was taken aback when I saw that very few people were actually filling up the civil services form there. So much is a change of mindset. But when it starts happening here also, and more the success stories, more it will happen. And I think that we need to educate, like when we had the first ever national level biotech startup expo in Delhi, which lasted 4 days, I made it a point to ensure that at least one day, which was possibly a Sunday, when the students come, they should be next time accompanied with one of the parents. Because their parents need to be educated as much as the students. You tell them all the good things about startup or whatever new experiment, they go home and the parents are still living in the past, so they undo all that has happened. So parents need to be educated equally well, also the opinion makers.